Today we're back in the Del Webb Tradition 55 plus gated community here in Port St Lucie, Florida. And with me is Evo, one of the new home consultants for the builder. And throughout today's video, we're going to cover a lot of details about the Del Webb Tradition community. We're going to cover the CDD fees, the HOA fees. We're going to go over current prices and what you as a home buyer can expect if you're considering moving to Del Webb Tradition and maybe you're looking at building a home. We're going to cover a lot of other topics in today's video, and this is going to be part one of numerous videos about this community. So if you're new to my channel, my name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker in the area. If you're looking to move to Port St Lucie, Florida, and you're looking for good, valuable information, I encourage you to call me, text me, shoot me an email anytime. And also throughout today's video, we'll have Evo's information up on the screen as well. And just a reminder, before you come to Port St Lucie, make sure you call me and schedule with me so I can meet you on the first visit at this builder or any other builders that you might be interested in. So without further ado, let's get started on today's video about Del Webb Tradition. So Evo, let's tell the viewers what type of amenities we have here in Del Webb Tradition. And let's talk a little bit about the second amenity center / clubhouse that's being built as well.
Absolutely, Dave. So here in Del Webb Traditions, obviously one of the main things here at Del Webb is the lifestyle. So we have a lifestyle director on site. She's always arranging different type of social events, gathering, things like that, activities for the residents. As far as amenities, we have pickleball. We have 8 courts. We're adding 2 more for a total of 10. We have 6 tennis courts. We recently added a chipping green and a putting green too, if you enjoy golf. We have a full fitness center on site. We have a beautiful resort-style pool with a jacuzzi. The resort-style pool is heated and it's got a beach entry on one side. We have cabanas along the side in the resort-style pool. And then now we're building our second clubhouse, which is going to be more of a social building. In the second clubhouse, we're adding a lap pool for more of water aerobics and activities like that. And then also we're implementing a big demonstration kitchen for cooking lessons with a chef. A couple of additional game rooms for cards and things like that. So there is plenty of things to do here in Del Webb Traditions.
Sounds good. And also, what are the monthly homeowner association fees currently for both the villas and the single family homes?
Sure, great question. So the HOA fees here in Traditions, you're going to have a couple of different associations. You're going to have the Master Associations of Traditions, which is the area where we're in. And then you're going to have the Association of Del Webb, our community, right? So a combination of both associations. For the villas, you're looking at around $493 a month is the monthly payment for both combined. And then for the Classic Series, which is the other series homes that we have, is going to be $523 a month. And for the estate, which are the larger homes, it's going to be $539 a month. The HOA includes a lot of different things. Some of those items that are included with your HOA dues are your internet. The internet is provided by the association. Also, cable TV. You get a basic package plus HBO. Also alarm monitoring. All of our homes come with an alarm system, and the association provides the monitoring of that alarm. And then the association dues also include all of the lawn maintenance. So we do mowing, mulching, bush trimming, irrigation. Everything is taken care of. It's like resort-style living. You're moving into a 55-plus community. You know, again, one of the main things is the lifestyle. So when you come in, it's like living in a resort, right? That's the whole point.
Awesome. And is the clubhouse and everything open 24 hours a day?
24 hours, 7 days a week. The fitness center, the pool, obviously there's times of operation for those two. Typically the pool is from dawn to dusk, essentially, right? And then for the gym, the fitness center is open until 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So let's take a look on the inside of the clubhouse so viewers get to see what it looks like here.
Of course,
so
yeah, we love that.
To see what they're going to actually pay for in their monthly dues on top of the internet, the lawn maintenance, and the other stuff. Oh, going back to, this is a gated community. That's one thing we forgot to go over. Is it a man-gated, or is it going to be one of those virtual man-gated communities?
So essentially, it's a virtual, it's electronically controlled, right? The residents here, they have stickers that go into in your vehicles, on the headlights of your vehicles, and then as you drive up to the community, it opens up the gates. If you have visitors coming in, then they'll have to call you, right? There's a directory in front of the gate where they can look up your name, and then they'll dial you in, and then you have to authorize the entry for your guests, right?
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, it's going to be electronically controlled.
All right, simple enough. All right, let's take a tour of the inside of the clubhouse and all the amenities, and we'll also show you a little bit of the second clubhouse. Probably I'll use the drone for that to get some aerial shots. That'll be done. When will that be done again? The second amenity?
We're tracking to complete the second amenity center towards the end of this year. So October, November is what we're tracking for.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, let's head on inside and take a look at the clubhouse and amenity center.
Sounds good.
All right, so Eva, what do they offer on the inside of the clubhouse here in Del Webb?
Sure. So as soon as you come into the clubhouse, you have a nice little reception area in here. We have our lifestyle director, HOA manager, and everybody is in their offices over on that side. There's a shot of the fitness center, but we're going to go into the fitness center in a little bit. I just wanted to show you guys this area first, and then we'll loop around and come back by the fitness center. So this is a little coffee station. You know, any resident can come over. There's always coffee available for them. There's always also some type of snacks available as well.
Okay.
Come on over, Dave.
You got the restrooms over here.
Restrooms on the left-hand side. These two rooms, essentially, this is where they organize currently the different games, the different activities that we have for the residents, right?
And this actually can be split up into two different rooms, or they can reserve these rooms as well.
That's
if they want
exactly
to.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, if any of the residents ever wants to have some type of gathering or some type of event in here, this is something that it could also be reserved for that, right?
Perfect. And this is the what is this? It's a catering kitchen, but
it's a catering kitchen. We're currently also using it for our culinary club for cooking lessons, but since we don't have a full kitchen here, we're doing more like hot place lessons, if you will. But it's a very popular club. The culinary club is one of the biggest clubs that we have here at Del Webb. So that's the reason why we're also implementing the big demonstration kitchen and the second clubhouse. Now, this obviously is a catering area, so it serves that purpose when you have an event
over
here in this
the other room right next door. Yeah,
exactly.
All right, let's go take a look. And what is this outside? We've had some people ask before too.
Yeah.
If they have a bar out here, but this would be bring your own beer, basically.
That's exactly that concept. Yes.
Okay.
This is the Barefoot Bar. As you can see, it's all screened in. So
you say what's it called? The Barefoot?
Barefoot Bar.
Barefoot Bar.
We also have a couple of nice big screens up here. So whenever the live director plan something or there is like some type of big event such as like Super Bowl or something like that, they do have bartenders come over, they'll play the games up in the screens. I mean, this becomes a great event, right?
So that was a good top you said. So when you said the bartender, so they don't have a full-time bartender here.
We do not.
But you can bring your own alcohol and adult beverages,
and then
right?
And whenever we have events, they do hire third parties to come over and do that, right? Yeah, the bartending.
And can the people reserve this to themselves if they're throwing a party or anything?
The Barefoot Bar, no. This area, you cannot reserve it, but the area inside, like we discussed earlier, that could be reserved.
Yep. All right, let's take a quick look on the outside with the pool.
Sounds
good. We'll show them the pickleball courts and everything else as well.
So as you come out here, there's also a station for some grills. I mean, they always have gas. It's natural gas. So if
that's another good thing too. So this community is a natural gas community. We actually forgot about that earlier. So let's talk about that. So the range and oven is natural gas, or just the cooktop range?
It's the cooktop range. The oven is electric. It's the cooktop range. Also, the water heater is gas, and the dryers are gas as well. So you have three main appliances.
These are tankless gas water heaters now moving forward, correct?
Correct.
So I know some of the older homes had the regular gas water heater.
Correct. Now we introduced as a new included feature the tankless water heaters. It's starting this year. So that is an upgraded version of the heaters.
And this over here is going to be the second clubhouse and amenity center that we were talking about just a few minutes ago before we walked in the clubhouse. So
Correct. So taking a peek over there, that's the lap pool that we're implementing. That's where we're going to have all of the water aerobics and different kind of water activities for the residents. And then inside we have the big demonstration kitchen. We'll take a peek in a little bit. It's not completed, but it is tracking to be completed towards the end of this year. So we should be finishing up with that in the next couple of months.
All right, so let's get a shot of this this pool, and this is like the beach entry right here.
That is correct. So beach entry on one side, it goes up to about 4 feet on the other side. You have a jacuzzi in the back. The cabanas are first come, first serve. Again, it's beautiful. You have a beautiful big lake right behind it.
Actually, let's get a picture of that while we're out here.
There is a paved trail too. A lot of our residents like to put their steps and go for a walk and things like that. So it lights up at night. It's all lit up.
One of my clients that closed back in June, you weren't part of that transaction, but that was, I won't say their names, but they've been out here a couple times already at nighttime.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is really nice when it lights up.
Yeah.
This is part of the walking trail. This actually goes all the way around this lake.
And as far as our amenities too, Dave, something that I want to mention is that we have them in a central location. So if you can see on the left side of the community, that over there is where we started it.
That was the first phase one, correct?
Exactly. Yep. Back over on this side on my right, you have phase 2, right? And this all in the back there is phase 3. So again, the amenities are in a central location, but you see all the way in the back there, which we'll see later on today, it's the phase 3, our third phase. And then once we're completed with that, then the whole Del Webb community will be done. So,
And did we talk about that earlier? How many homes total are going to be built in this community?
Yeah, so the total community we saw completed is going to be 936 homes.
Okay.
Out of the 936 homes, we've built about 720.
720 so far? And probably, how long until you think the whole community's finished, roughly?
Good question. So we're projecting, based on the amount of sales that we're making every month, we're projecting to be sold out sometime mid next year, mid of 2025.
So the end of or middle of 2025.
Correct. Sold out and then fully built towards the end of 2025, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the projection that we have.
If you're enjoying today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll have both myself and Evo's contact information throughout today's video. So again, if you're looking to move here to Port St Lucie, Florida, maybe you're looking to move into the Del Webb community, which is a very popular community for a lot of my clients currently. They offer a lot of amenities here. It's a great community. But again, if you have any questions, just reach out to us. Just make sure you call us to schedule prior to your initial visit. We'd love the opportunity to help you find the perfect home here in Port St Lucie. Now let's get back to the rest of today's video. Again, it's going to be a little bit of a long video. We're going to have multiple parts to today's video. We're going to go over a lot of the homes, the different types of homes, the upgrades, and different costs and other information that a lot of viewers like yourself ask when I'm doing walkthrough videos. So let's get back to today's video of the clubhouse and amenities, and we're going to jump on the golf cart and take you through a tour of the rest of the community in today's video. Well, are they considered cabanas or?
Yeah, these ones are more cabanas.
Okay.
Exactly. And for the cabanas, I mean, essentially it's a first come, first served.
Okay.
So if you want to reserve a cabana, you have to come in a little earlier. But as you can see, I mean, the community, even though we have 900 and some homes, I mean, it doesn't really get as crowded, right?
I mean, during season, it's going to get a little bit busier around here for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. All right, let's go take another look at the pool right now. And it is a beautiful day out here right now. I mean,
Gorgeous.
It is hot, but you know what? This is South Florida. This is why people come here. If you're tired of the gray clouds and the snow and the ice, this is why people move to Florida.
That's exactly right. Now, I want to show you guys all of the fitness center.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's take a look at the fitness center.
Over on that side, Dave, we have the bocce ball courts. We have pickleball. We have tennis. And then past the pickleball here is where we have the chipping green and the putting green.
Oh, that's right.
That we recently opened. You're moving to Florida. You're going to be living the Florida lifestyle. You're going to be golfing. You're going to be fishing. You're going to be enjoying the pool, enjoying the water.
Another quick question. Is there any saunas or steam rooms here?
We do not have saunas or steam rooms in the community.
No, just a good question to bring up.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So Evo, I see we do have a dog park over here. I know there's two different, there's a section for the small dogs and the larger dogs.
That is correct. Yeah.
And what are the pet restrictions here in the community?
So as far as pet restrictions, Dave, the residents can have up to 3 dogs. There's no weight restriction.
What about breed restrictions?
As far as breed restrictions, no aggressive breeds such as pit bulls are not allowed, and also something that is called a dog hybrid, which is
like a wolf hybrid. Is
exactly,
that what they call it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a mix of wolf and a dog, basically, right? So those two breeds are not allowed.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, the community is pet friendly, and like I said, they can have up to 3 dogs.
All right.
Yeah.
So again, 3 dogs. There's no weight restriction, but there is a breed restriction. So no pit bulls, and then no hybrids, which is really like the wolf. We've seen this somewhere else. It's kind of like a wolf hybrid.
Exactly.
So again,
Which,
if you,
those are more popular in the mountains, but they're not very popular down here.
Not down here.
Yeah.
And again, if you're watching today's video and you have questions about this, just reach out to myself or Evo to clarify, if this maybe narrows down this community where it's better for you versus another one. Now let's talk about CDD fees. How much are the CDD fees, or what's the range price on CDD fees, starting with the villas up to the estate homes? Because we have the villas, classic series,
and the estate.
Yeah.
So an average for all 3 series, Dave, it's going to be around $850 a year, you know,
which is pretty low.
Yeah, it's one of the lowest in traditions. As you know, the CDD is that non-ad valorem fee, and it's not something that needs to be paid every month. It's something that is paid once a year, and it rolls up to your tax bill. But yeah, exactly what you said. I mean, our CDD is one of the lowest in the whole tradition area, if not the lowest, right?
And can you clarify, what is a CDD fee for viewers that are not informed, they have no clue what a CDD fee is?
Sure.
We get a lot of people that ask about it, and I tell them basic information, but I'll let you explain a little bit better what it is.
Great question. So the CDD is something that, again, is very common in Florida, right? The CDD is the Community Development District. It's essentially a bond the builders take out to pay for the infrastructure being developed in the community. All of the roads, all of the utilities, everything that is going in the community, lakes and so on, right?
Gotcha.
And the way that bond is paid back is by splitting that amount of the bond among the houses that are going to be built in the community. For the most part, typically it's a 30-year bond, for the most part, 99% of the time. And then each homeowner is responsible for paying back that portion.
And that's another thing too. Like, I try to explain to my clients as well. I know a lot of people called in the past about asking about the CDD fee. Yes, it does get added into your property taxes, and that's another topic. He may not want to answer this, but the best thing to do if you're trying to figure out property taxes here in Port St Lucie, they are high compared to other parts of the state. What I tell my clients now is to figure around 2% or 2.1% of the purchase price. It could be less, could be a little bit more. That's a safe number.
That's a realistic number.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a realistic number. If you're trying to estimate your taxes in the property, just like Dave said, about 2 to 2.1% of the purchase price for the most part. In new construction, typically it's about 95% of the purchase price, which would be the assessed price. But yeah, to be safe,
that's
a
safe number.
Yes.
Now, another benefit to this area here in Port St Lucie, especially looking at new construction homes, homeowners insurance is super affordable here in this area. I'll give you an example. We just closed on a house with Jim and Linda. We won't say their last name. They bought the Mystique floor plan, right?
Floor plan, which is about 2,100 square feet.
2,100 square feet. And I think he told me their yearly insurance premium was only $1,600 or $1,650 a year. That's pretty cheap, honestly. I've seen homeowners insurance on slightly smaller homes here in the tradition area in Port St Lucie around $1,250 a year. The insurance is very affordable here, more than offsets any bit of the higher property taxes, if that makes any sense at all. Lot prices currently, what's the starting lot prices? What would be the most affordable lot prices? And a good question is, which models or series of homes could you put on those?
Perfect. Great question. So we have 3 different series of homes. We have the villas, which are the smaller homes. These ones are attached homes. There's 2 homes within a unit. Those sit in a 42 feet wide, by 130 feet deep, right?
So 42 by 130?
Exactly right,
Okay.
right? Those are for the villas. The Classic Series homes, which we have 4 different floor plans for the Classic Series, they're going to sit on a 52 by 130, right? That's the standard lot size. However, as you know, depending on the way that the community is plotted, there are certain lots that could be a little bit bigger, more of a
Correct,
pie
yeah.
shape, but the standard size lot for the Classic Series, 52 by 130. For the Estate Series, which is the ranch style home, bigger homes that we built here, it's going to be 66 wide by 130 deep. So that's the standard lot sizes. And then again, as I said, there is certain lots that could be a little bit more extended, deeper lots, obviously on the lake and so on.
So let's go to the Classic Series. Which floor plans are part of the Classic Series that would go on the 52-foot wide lots?
In the Classic Series, we have 4 different floor plans. The smallest square footage home for the Classic Series is going to be the Prosperity floor plan, which is about 1650 under air. Then we also have the Mystique floor plan. We have the Palm Mary floor plan and the Prestige floor plan. We have models in the community for almost all of these floor plans. We have models for 3 of those. We have model for the Prosperity, the Palm Mary, and the Mystique, which you will be showing all of your audience later on.
We're going to also do a lot of walkthrough tours. So again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have future walkthrough tours coming out of all the floor plans, or at least all the models they have here. We're also, during those walkthrough tours, we're going to go over what's included in the base price of the home. So what options come in the base price. We're going to cover a lot of the differences on each floor plan, each model. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that I like to point out what's standard, what's upgraded, and so on. So now let's go back to the Estate Series homes. Which models are considered to be an Estate Series home?
So on the Estate Series homes, we also have 4 models. We have the Reverence, we have the Stardom, we have the Stellar, and the Renown. The range of square footage for the Estate Series homes is going to range between 2,300 square feet under air, and it goes up to almost 3,000 square feet under air based on the floor plan, right? A couple of different included features between our Classic Series and our Estate Series. You will see here, actually, as we drive.
So let's do this. So this is the one of the Estate Series models right here with the 3-car garage, and you'll notice that this home has a tile roof. So tile roofs are standard on the Estate Series, correct?
That is correct. So the Estate Series comes with a tile roof. 2 out of the 4 floor plans on the Estate Series also comes with a 3-car garage, as you can see here. Again, they're just much bigger homes. Come with higher included features such as the tile roof. They also have 8-foot tall doors in the interior.
And that's something we're gonna, when we do the walkthrough tours, this is a lot of the stuff we're gonna talk about as well. So we'll get to that later on in another part of the video.
Perfect.
So over here would be, which floor plan is this? Is this the Mystique?
This one looks like a Mystique. It's a little bit difficult to tell from the outside just because we offer different elevations that we could do in each floor plan. But it does look like it could be a Mystique. But yes, you can see the difference in the roof. This one is more of an asphalt shingle roof.
It has the shingle roof. And that's how you kind of tell too that the Classic Series homes, which are going to be more affordable, you do have the option, but you can upgrade to a tile roof if you want, correct?
That is correct. You can upgrade to a tile roof. One thing that I want to point out to you too, Dave, as we drive around the community, is the fact that our lots are pretty generous, number one. And number two, there is a good separation between houses, right? Typically, when you go to all of these new communities, you see that the houses are really close to each other. But in here, in Del Webb Traditions, the typical distance between houses is going to be 12 feet, which is pretty much like that. It's standard. But as we drive around the corner, you can see that in some cases, I mean, you have a lot more distance between
Let's talk
houses.
about fences again real quick. So right here, you can see the fence, and if you see how the fence stops at the side of the home. So here in Del Webb, the fence cannot come out to the property line. It has to stop at the edge of the house. That's correct, right?
Correct. So you can't go to the side of your property boundary. You have to go from essentially from the farthest structure in the back of your home down back to your lot boundaries. You cannot go to the side, but you can go all the way down to your lot boundaries and then just face it along, just like you see it in there.
This is a common question that people have asked, or sometimes people don't even ask this, and they find out after the fact that they didn't know that their fence had to stop at the end of the property or the structure. It's not a major deal breaker for some, but you do lose a little bit of land space. But for some people, they don't mind one bit. Let's discuss a little bit about lot prices.
Sure.
And what are the lot prices on average for the villas currently?
So for the villas, one thing with the villas is that we're almost down to we're down to the last 10 villas remaining in the community. So we're not really doing villas
Okay.
to be built. We're doing more production villas. So the prices that we currently have available for the villas, which is going to range between $370,000, which is the least expensive villa,
But
up
that's
to about
that's an all-in price though. Okay,
exactly, exactly.
370,000
Yep.
up to how much?
Up to about 410. I have a couple of villas that are around 410.
Okay.
But the difference is that those villas are on the water, so you have a little bit of a better lot, right?
All right. So let's talk about Classic Series homes, which
And
we went over. Classic Series will be which floor plans? A Mystique, the Palmieri,
the Prosperity, and the Prestige. Those are the 4.
And what are the current lot prices from cheapest to highest right
so
now?
the least expensive lot price for the Classic Series homes is probably going to start somewhere around 15,000, right? 15,000 for a more of a standard lot with a standard view and a standard size. It can range all the way from 15,000. I mean, we have some extended lots on the water going for like 70,000, right? So the range of prices for lots here in Del Webb Tradition for the Classic Series is going to be anywhere between 15,000. Most of them on the water or on the preserve are going to be around that 40 to 50,000 range.
Okay.
And if it's something a little bit bigger,
like a bigger lot, like a pie shape,
or with the nicest view of the lake, then you're talking about 70,000, somewhere around there, right?
So let's talk about estate prices now. What are the prices for estate lots?
Estate prices. One thing is to keep in mind is if it is for the Webb Traditions, we're running low on inventory as far as estate home lots. The range of prices is going to be between 35,000 for more of a standard lot. We have some lots that are going for close to 100, right? Like 95,000. Those are going to be the bigger pie-shaped lots that are in the cul-de-sac, backing up to a preserve, right? So that's going to be the range.
And now, today's video, our video is being filmed on August 16th. Yeah, I think it's August 16th, 2024. Just for reference, if you're watching this video a year from now, these prices are going to be totally different. So again, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave comments below what you liked about today's video, what you didn't like about today's video, or how we could improve these videos better for you as the viewer. Again, Evo's information here. It'll be in the description down below as well. Just again, make sure you call me prior to making any plans on visiting the community. Hopefully we didn't miss anything in today's video. Make sure you subscribe. We got more videos coming out, and we'll see you on the future videos coming out real soon.
We'll see you guys.